Hey guys, before I start, I quickly wanna say that I will make a separate channel for rhythmic gymnastics videos, cause it's too disorganized for them to be here. For today I have another fresh batch of unpopular K-pop opinions. Part 3 it is, and we will go over Somi, NCT, aespa, Red Velvet, so let's get into it. Here is the thing, Somi is very commercial and uninteresting as a singer in my opinion. She is a great idol, almost like a perfect idol, has all the necessary skills, but as an artist she is bottom tier and it's not her fault obviously. The black label is doing the bare minimum when it comes to developing her as a soloist. I don't understand who exactly they are trying to make her appeal to, who is the target audience. The type of songs she has are so forgettable and lack creativity in basically anything that could set her apart from the rest. All her music videos look like Disney movie plot drafts and it's weird because she is clearly talented, so I don't understand the direction she is going in. I personally see her as a great TV personality and I feel like acting could be more suitable for her rather than the song per year thing she has going on now. Wait and let me explain. Okay, I know Baby Don't Stop is out there and a lot of fans like it, but in my honest opinion Taeyong and Ten are way too different as idols, as dancers and just have such different vibes that I just don't like them together. Ten and Taeyong should not be encouraged, there I said it. Yes they are professional and because of that do great on stage, but I don't see any chemistry between them as artists. It's not as hot as Taeyong and a Dream member for example, but still it's just such a random choice for me and not in a good way. There are some pairings that immediately make sense and some like T10 just don't do it for me. I will not elaborate any further. Apparently this is unpopular because the amount of likes I've seen such comments get is too much. I don't know what's gone to your heads again, but you are once again nitpicking if you criticize them for that. When you hear their 3 songs, do you expect them to go crazy on stage? Because if you do, then you are the problem. First of all, Karina and Ning are always outstanding on stage and are feeling themselves. Giselle is a bit more laid back, but she is always present when performing and clearly enjoys it. And for Winter I will say she tends to keep a straight face, but does she slack? No she doesn't. If anything I feel like they are making her have the Ice Princess image. All 4 of them are super professional and there has not been one performance where they have not given a 100%. If you think there's a group with the Christmassy Forever song have not shown stage presence, that's once again on you. The girls follow their choreography, are expressive and like it or not aespa are top tier. Your weird reasoning that they are too polished just makes no sense. Like do you want them to make choreography mistakes or over exaggerated expressions? Please have thoughts of your own for once. Irene's visual is the most overhyped in the industry, at least from what I've seen, considering all the groups I keep up with. Yes she is very pretty, there is no doubt about it, but had she not been from SM, where visuals are part of the company's brand, I highly doubt this would be the case. Go ahead and comment original visual lyrics, I know you wanna, but at the end of the day, I feel like the hype over her visuals is a bit synthetic, like I had to convince myself for a while she was all that, but then reality set in, that she does not do it for me. For one, in Red Velvet when Joy is right there, let alone in all of K-pop. Yes, beauty is subjective, but I think she carries this more mature vibe, and I think her being the original visual is just her brand at this point and people just went with it. With this said, I already see how the stans are gonna start, or are starting this same hype with Karina or Winter. That's not to say they aren't also pretty, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I think collabs between idols naturally bring in the most hype even just for dance performances, let alone actual songs. But when I say this, I mean actual collaborations, and not whatever the hell Mnet was on when we thought the rappers of NCT, Stray Kids and Monster X would collab. Just seeing different idols working together is interesting, and naturally fans double the views because of the different fandoms being engaged. For now it's starting to become more normalized between the idols of the same company, but what I would give to get a collab between NCT Taeyong and CLC, but the chances of that are like 0.1%. Which idols would you like to see a collab between? that are from different agencies? I wanna know. Comment below. First of all, let me start by saying none of them look like the members, like at all. They only managed to make Ning's eyes look the same, I'll give them that, and vaguely Karina and her AI, but the rest are nothing alike. Karina's AI is obviously the main character. She stands out color wise with her outfit and hair matching. She gives off a bit mean or evil vibe, but at least she is recognizable and a bad bitch. For all I know, the rest could be the new Winx members and I wouldn't question it. Stop pretending Karina A is ugly, just stop. Side note, if Karina had her original eyebrow shape she would be a lot more similar, especially with her dark blue hair from debut. Which on a side note is so weird to me, how they make idols have these straight eyebrows when you can see that's not their natural shape, but I digress. Are we looking at the same idols? They have nothing in common. Just because EU had platinum hair at one point did not make her look more similar to Sorn. Just look at their faces and tell me where the similarities are. To me, Sorn clearly looks not Korean and EU looks about Korean, or say like mixed Korean. But still, anytime I hear their visual is similar I cannot see it. I could literally point out all differences in every single feature on their faces. Like what? I don't know if anyone else thinks like that, but I love the song, the vibe, the aesthetic, the mood, all up until I heard that chorus. It's just so bland and basic sounding, and it's so repetitive. How can the song be so interesting, so much potential, and then have the most important part of it be the worst? The bridge also seemed very rushed and short. I wish there was a different version of that song, because I love everything else about it. Because of that I just don't listen to it like ever. It's a 50% good song and that makes it a skip. Well, is it me or what? But when I like a certain group's songs, for example Red Velvet or Stray Kids and Luna, and I enjoy their sound, but for whatever reason I don't relate to any particular member or no one catches my attention, so I'm biasless and that kinda ruins it for me. How am I supposed to be into their content outside of music if I don't have my fave to get excited about for comebacks and so on? I might obviously remember one member more than the rest, but until I have a bias I will be at most a casual listener. OK, 10 was giving it his all every single performance and should have won every single time, and not just that one time. Like, I watched all the other performances and they do not compare. I'm sorry, but 10 was robbed big time. Just because others were more popular at the time, this show makes me kinda sad, because I never saw 10 like that ever again. He is such a good performer when he has a character and storyline to tell, and he embodied all his stages. I keep rewatching them to this day. The impact these had on me is crazy. I just wish I could see him do something like this again, because I can't get into wavy and 10 really has the talent. Anyways, that is all. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or not, and share your thoughts. Bye.